Everybody has equal responsibility in the nation. And when you take a look at Nigeria as a whole, the youth has vast, I think, populations. We have about 250 to 300 million populations as a nation. But when you take a look at 70% of that population is from the youth. And if the youth could come to the street and say there are so many hardship and going on, so I think it is not the decision of the elders alone to make because they are not even feeling it.
Nigeria as a country and as a system of government we operate, I will say to my own research that it's difficult to really actually put Nigeria on what kind of particular kind of system Nigeria is actually running. Whether it is democracy, whether it is dictatorship, whether it is autocracy or whatever system, but I don't really know. Because some of our foreign policy, you cannot really explain it. So this shows that what Tinubu is doing and what the past leader just gave me confidence on is questionable to a very large extent because up to now we still have questions to ask Mr. President because when he actually came to power after this recent election that brought him to power, he took a decision that actually, if he had really sat down to think of it, he wouldn't have taken that decision of removing subsidy so immediately because that removal of that subsidy become the backbone that has affected a lot of issues in Nigeria economy, socially and politically and otherwise.
What I believe is for an economy to be able to thrive, we have to go through sessions of for the new policy he brought, a good policy that will advance the nation, but it's going to pass us through levels of difficulty before we begin to experience the dividend of it. So I believe the challenge now is that period because it's just like pregnancy. When a woman is pregnant, she passes through stages. So his policies are good, but it will take time for Nigerians to benefit from it. So I think that's why we are having the challenge. But for everything sustainable, you have to pass through the struggles before it gives birth. So I believe he deserves it.
I believe that in some years to come, we have a very good economy, a sustainable economy and a stable economy. And I want to encourage our youths, they should try and see the same way others are seeing. Let's look ahead. Let's see what is coming ahead of us. We should not look just only around us, please. And we should focus, we should remain focused and persistent in doing whatever is going to elevate the symbol and the name of our great country, Nigeria.
So if the National Council is saying that they have vote of confidence in him, there's a reason. If the people are saying, no, we are hungry, there's a reason. And President say, I've heard their cry, which means President accepts that things are challenging. We are now begging him and seeking that he should do the needful by touching lives. For instance, let the price of fuel be lower, let it be available, let electricity be affordable, because that is what a father should do. And I know he's a father, and I know he's going to do that.